What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another reverse 1999 video. Alright guys, gonna do another showcase. Today we're gonna be focusing on a DPS. My first showcase that I made was on Balloon Party. If you haven't checked it out and you want to know how she functions completely from top to bottom, go ahead and look at that video. It's on the channel in the playlist, or you can just find it on the channel itself, just searching Balloon Party. But we're going to do a second one, and today, like I mentioned, we're going to focus on a DPS, and that is going to actually be Pavia. I have so much good things to say about this unit, and honestly, I feel like he's overlooked quite a bit, and I want to show you guys why he's an incredible unit and why I think a lot of people should be focusing on him. We're going to talk about everything that he is, everything that he does, his best resonant, his best side cubes, all of his moves, and what makes him a unique and amazing carry in the game, even at a 4-star level. So let's talk about first off his faction. Of course, his affiliate is going to be Beast, so he's going to be stronger against plants, and then minerals are his weakness. So make sure if you're bringing him to use him against plant stages especially, he will really do a lot of damage for you, or anything else that's non-mineral stage. But even with mineral, he does pull his own weight, okay? He is a self-healing DPS. The problem is they actually classify him as a resonant support. It's just the weirdest thing ever. I don't know why they put him in support, just because he has a self-heal. We'll talk more about that shortly, but you can build him as a balanced character, as a support character, or as a crit character. Completely up to you the way you want to build him, because he is that invaluable as a unit. So here are his personal stats. I've got myself crit rate at 33.5%, including the resonant. I've got critical resist at 16%, crit damage at 140, let's say 149, 150-ish. Bonus damage 20.5. This is huge for him, and of course attack is massive for him as well, so try to push that as much as you can. HP does help because of his self-healing. We'll talk again more about that later. And then of course ultimate might is massive for him. So these are all big things that you want to bring for him on your resonant. We'll talk more about the resonant soon as well too. In terms of insight, he goes up to max insight 2, so we'll talk a little bit about his insight here. So it's called a great thing. Insight 1, every time an ally dies, this is what makes him incredibly powerful. Damage dealt is increased, critical rate and critical resist increase plus 10%, and damage taken is minus 20%. This does stack. So if all 3 of your units are dead, he'll increase these 3 times the amount. If you have Necrologist, which is a recommended unit, I don't use her because I'm not using 5 or 6 stars on this challenge account. It's only 3 and 4 stars. But if you have Necrologist and the units keep being revived and they keep dying, this continues to boost. It is a dream for Pavia to have her on the team. You guys can push his damage even further. There's no limitations here, right? You guys can see there's no limit cap here. Also, when he does join in Insight 2, the moment he enters the battle, damage taken is minus 8%, making him a little bit more tanky than the normal DPS. So a little more sustained for him, okay? So that's an incredible way to utilize his abilities, bring Necrologist, and take advantage of this. He can be a solo machine, especially with his ultimate if it's up and running all the time. Okay, so speaking of his ultimate, what does it do? Noisier than me. One target attack deals 550% mental damage. That will increase with his portray. If you get it up one more time, it goes up to 600%, and the healing goes to 35% versus right now it's at 25%. So a lot more healing with the last portray. And remember, 4-star units are easier to get up than 5-star units and 6-star units. So deals 550% mental damage. The caster enters self-healing status for 3 rounds. When the round begins, HP plus lost HP times 25% to the caster. So you can actually recover quite a bit of HP actually, especially at the 35% level. You're going to see even more, right? Self-healing, healing at the beginning of a round based on the caster's lost HP. So very cool, amazing ultimate, does insane amounts of damage. So we'll show you guys in the showcase how that works. All right, now his other 2 moves are also very unique. They're both AoE damage dealing moves. He only has one single target, and that's his ultimate, and I'll explain why that's important, of course. Dirty Thing. Okay, so level 1 deals 120% mental damage to 2 enemies if the caster's HP is above 50%. So if you have more than 50% HP, this attack deals an extra 65% more mental damage. So you guys can see here, it can rack up really quickly at level 3, 300% plus an extra 155 if his HP is above 50%. The caster's HP, not the enemies, the caster, so his own HP. This is important because when he does this self-heal, it'll swing the pendulum between this doing a lot more damage or this one doing a lot more damage, right? And this one here is Poor Sod. This is the opposite effect. Mass attack deals 135% mental damage to 2 enemies. If the caster's HP is below 50%, he does an additional 55%. You guys can see here at the 3 level, it's a little bit lower damage than this one, which does 155 and 300. This one does 330 plus 130. Actually, wait, hold on a sec. Let me go back. Never mind. This is actually stronger. This is actually stronger. It's 660% versus 300, 400. Wait, hold on. This is 455%. This is 460%. So this is actually more. Look at that. I didn't even really realize the percentage difference there myself. So I learned something new. So if the caster's HP is below 50%, so his own HP is below, then this does more damage. So with this in play, again, if you have lower HP, this will do more. If you have more HP, this will do more. It's very easy to tell by the actual little icon that'll be above there showing you an arrow if it's stronger or not. His best side cube just came out at the moment, and that is Luxurious Leisure. The reason why is his ultimate does more damage, which is very, very important for him, but also the amplification is super important. After the carrier casts a single target ultimate, damage dealt is increased by 5%. This can stack up to 3 times and last the entire battle. Another good option, if you want to use it, is going to be this one here, the Footloose, which also gives him the ultimate increase, not as high, but when the carrier attacks, if the target's HP is above 50%, the damage is increased by 8%. This also works in tandem with his AoE move that he does with the, what the hell's it called? Dirty something, whatever that move was with the little bullets icon, right? I forgot the move called. Let me go back. This one here. It works with this dirty thing, right? It works with that. So Footloose can be a very, very powerful one for him. And then, of course, there's this one here called Brave New World, which also gives him a little bit ultimate might up. But this one here provides a 20% more damage on the next incantation. So either of these ones here will work really well. All 3 of them are fantastic for him. So feel free to use whichever one you feel is best for him, okay? So Resonant. Here is his Resonant. I've got him at max 10, so 10 is the max level. As I mentioned before, there's the stats here. You want to push as much attack as you possibly can, of course, and then also just boost his crit a little bit to get more crit damage, and then bonus damage is very important as well. I could probably modify this a little bit further to add some more attack, but I left this as is because it's been working really well. So I'll show you guys, again, how it works in battle. So let's go into a battle, speaking of which, and show you guys why he is an incredible carry. So I'll go ahead and do, let's do a plant. I got to push these even further eventually anyway, so get myself some more clear drops, and we'll go ahead and use Pavia here, and he'll be the main carry here for this fight. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do this. We'll put in Nick Bottoms. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll put in the Fool, and then I'll put in Nick Bottoms here as a backup. Okay, so he'll be the main DPS. For her, we'll give Laughter and Laughter. For him, we'll do her Second Life. And for Nick Bottoms here, we'll just give him whatever. It doesn't really matter what he has. We'll just do the best stat one we have. Okay, so there you guys go. We've got a few units here. Let's jump in and let me show you guys how Pavia actually works. So first off, like I mentioned, you guys can see the 2 arrows right there. It shows that because he has over 50% HP, this move will do more. If he had less than 50% HP, you'll see that icon right here instead, okay? So let's start off with just basic attacks, and we'll push these 2 together, and we'll show you guys how his ultimate works as well. Okay, we'll slow it down here so you guys can see. So this is Dirty Thing. You guys can see nice little damage, 3,004. Again, this is against plants. I purposely did this so you guys can see the advantage stage, right? We can do one as well without the advantage, but I don't think that's necessary. You guys can use him and see how much damage he actually does himself too, right? Okay, let's go ahead and do another one of these. We'll do this as well, and then we'll do this one here without the bonus buff, okay? There you go. Look at that damage, man. It's crazy. 4,243. And remember, the more units that die, the stronger he becomes. So it's going to be very important to note that his ultimate will do insane amounts of damage as soon as people start dying as well, too. Okay, so let's do this. We'll do this. And oopsie, I meant to combine that. That was my mistake. Sorry, went too fast. All right, there you go, damage-wise. And you can see everything is AoE, right? Except for his ultimate. So here, I'll show you guys his ultimate now. We'll go ahead and do it on the boss. And you guys will see the self-heal produce what it's supposed to produce. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do this afterwards. Okay, so there's a taunt. I don't even really need to bring a healer to this fight, to be honest, but we'll just do it for now. Here's the damage, right? Total damage 12k, right? And probably can do more even. Now we've got an increase in our overall damage because we did our ult, right? Remember that. Okay, here we'll go ahead and do, let's change this up. Hopefully we get another one of these. There we go. We got 2 there. So we'll do this, this, and again, we'll taunt here, okay? Okay, you see that heal right there? You guys can see the 2 right there, right? Every round, he's going to go ahead and get himself some more health back. And there you guys have it. So if we look now at a total DPS, 92.93%. His own healing is 50.42%. He healed himself. And then damage taken 26.49. Remember, when he gets into the battle, he does a -8 damage reduction on himself, making himself a little more tanky. And then if people start dying, you're going to see a lot more of his damage output. Now, I can, if you guys want to, show you guys how it looks when people start dying. So let's just do that. Let's put in a few units in here, and you guys can see how much damage he does. So let's go to, what can we do here? Actually, you know what? We'll do the next one, so you guys can kind of see how it works, okay? Yeah, I'll do this for now. Okay, so I'm going to put in some weaker units. Let's put in a level 1. Here, we'll put in a level 1 necrologist for fun. Actually, you know what? No, I've got other level 1 units. Let's put in some weaker units. Put Darly Clatter. We'll keep her in there for now, just because I'm going to probably need a healer for this one. I don't know if I can solo. I might be able to solo, but we'll try this. Okay, so we'll do these 2 here. So we're going to let these guys die, okay? And you guys can see how much more powerful he becomes. So I'll do the first move with him so you guys can see it, okay? So we'll do this. Just keep note of the damage, okay? We'll do this one as well. And you know what? These 2 will just combine. They're probably going to die anyway. So watch this. Okay, so 1770, right? And 1690. Okay, so now watch the damage now when people start dying. So as soon as those 2 die, hopefully they do soon. There's 1 dead. Now it's going to increase his power, and then hopefully we get a little bit of death on Eric as well. So I'll do this move again, the same 2, okay? You guys can see how it functions. Okay, 2056 versus 1790. And then remember, his crit is also going up, so now he's critting more often as well. So it's going to be a little more difficult to tell. But again, we need more people to die, okay? So we're going to let Eric die perfect, so that's more damage for him. So again, let's perform the same move and the same move, okay? We're just going to do these 2 for now. So now it increased even further, right? 3733. Now look at the damage he's outputting, right? This is as much as, let's say, an Eternity Ultimate, right? It's crazy to see that kind of damage from a unit like this. So let's put these 2 together. Okay, we'll do this for the next round, and then I'm going to do my ultimate here, okay? So now the ultimate's going to give me a self-heal. There's no crit there, but that's okay. We still did 9,376 damage on the boss. Okay, and now you're going to see a little bit more damage come through with this ultimate, and then this one. Now watch his heal, okay? He's going to heal himself here. Look at that. Look how much damage he's doing. 11,192. Like, crazy good damage. Right? So, easily a really good carry. Now watch the next round when he gets his heal, okay? Watch this. I only used 1 heal so far. So 1,073, okay, himself. So again, put these 2 together. Now look, this now is increased in damage. So we're going to do this one, and you'll see how much damage this does now. There you go, 7,000, still days of boss. 1 hit days, okay? So again, he's going to get himself a heal here. And we're gonna go ahead and do the ultimate again, and then do this special here, okay? So watch what happens here. This will probably either kill the boss. Look at that. Look how much damage he's pulling off. 15k. 15k damage, guys. Right? And now if she dies... Oh, she doesn't. He healed himself there. And then we can go ahead and kill this guy off. Okay? So you guys can see how much damage he's pulling off. It's pretty crazy. So if you guys are looking for a cheap and effective carry that can actually push damage very steadily and far, Pavia is an incredible choice, guys. I kid you not. You guys will be very impressed with the way he does things, how he operates, and the fact that his moves are mostly AoE, and his ultimate actually gives him a lot of sustainability, plus his inside is really, really good. Alright guys, I hope this video was insightful. If you guys enjoyed it, give it a like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.